Welcome to your Saga Oasis. Today, let's talk about friendship, because it is one of the most important social relationships and has a significant impact on our lives. People often say, friends are the family we choose for ourselves. So what types of friendships are there? And are all friendships good and worth keeping? Let's discuss this together. 3 common types of friendship. There are 3 common types of friendship: friendship of utility, friendship of pleasure, and friendship of the good. For example, a friendship of utility can be seen in the workplace, where a technician and a salesperson might become friends because they benefit from the relationship, needing each other's cooperation to complete sales campaigns and customer service. Friendship of pleasure might be found in a group of young friends who share a common interest in climbing up a mountain. They often find joy and companionship when they climb together. The third type, friendship of the good, can be exemplified by 2 childhood friends who have always been there for each other through every situation, growing and helping each other mature through various stages of life. Although there is nothing inherently wrong with the first 2 types of friendship, the friendship of the good is the type everyone desires to have in their lives. This is because you become friends simply out of respect for certain qualities in each other, not for personal gain or pleasure. Compared to romantic relationships or family ties, we tend to be a bit more lenient with our friends, and this is understandable. In friendships, we often don't have the same emotional pressures, commitments, or strong bonds. With friends, we can keep part of our personal life private and don't need to share everything. This creates a sense of comfort and ease. However, this also means that we might unintentionally overlook unusual or troubling signs in the friendship, which, if left unchecked, can eventually affect us. Let's explore this further. 9 signs of a toxic friendship. Regardless of the type of friendship, be it friendship of utility, friendship of pleasure, or friendship of the good, some friendships can be toxic. Toxic friendships always share certain common traits. First, this friend always talks about themselves. They constantly make themselves the center of attention and never truly listen to others. These individuals often come to you when they want to gossip or relieve stress, but when it's your turn to need a listening ear, they are usually busy or try to steer the conversation back to themselves. For example, when you share about your personal relationship struggles, they don't let you finish your story or ask questions to encourage you to share more. Instead, they shift the focus to boast or complain about their own romantic relationships. If this behavior repeats, it could be a sign of a one-sided and inconsiderate friendship. While everyone wants to be heard, it's essential to see if the other person values the time you spend with them. Everyone has their own life, and not everyone can be a therapist for others. Handling such a situation depends on your relationship with them. If you're not very close to them, you might simply ignore them. However, if you are close, find an appropriate time to honestly share your feelings and tell them that you feel unheard. Their response and how they receive your feedback will indicate whether you should continue the friendship or not. Second, they secretly hope you fail and not happy for you. If a friend is not happy for your success, underestimates your significant life milestones, and hopes for your failure, they are not the kind of friend you want to keep in your life. Here are 2 typical examples. The first example, you have a close friend. But when you achieve career success, they not only fail to share your joy, but also become jealous and even badmouth you, spreading rumors that you only got lucky or used underhanded tactics to achieve your success. The second example: when you share with another friend about an important event, like getting married or buying a new house, they not only show no interest in your happiness, but also make dismissive remarks about these achievements. Third, they are disloyal. When someone is only friendly to your face, but talks badly about you behind your back, it is truly concerning. It's understandable to evaluate a friend. And there's a saying about friendship: when friendship is settled, you must trust. Before a friend is formed, you must pass judgment. This simply means that once you've allowed someone into your life as a friend, you need to trust them. More importantly, before allowing someone to become your friend, you need to evaluate them thoroughly. For example, Missy has been close friends with Jones for a long time. However, whenever Jones meets other people, she seizes the opportunity to whisper negative comments about Missy, criticizing everything from her personality to her fashion choices. The next day, you go on social media and see Jones posting pictures of herself hanging out with Missy, looking very close, and with a caption praising Missy's outfit as wonderful. This kind of friendship is just for show. Honestly, if there's something you don't like about each other, you should give sincere and straightforward feedback. If that doesn't work, it's better to stop being friends rather than being two-faced. Fourth, they are habitual liars. A friend named Nick shared his experience. When I was in college, I had a friend who always boasted to everyone that he had studied abroad in China for several years. He would tell many stories about his life in this vast and new Asian country, such as attending a prestigious school, joining impressive clubs, savoring delicious and exotic foods, and being admired by many girls. One day, a friend in our group accidentally discovered that he had never left the United States. When confronted, instead of admitting and apologizing, he blamed us for being jealous and digging into his past. I can understand that everyone wants to make a good impression on others, but his refusal to admit his lies and instead accusing us was truly unacceptable. In reality, everyone lies. No one can tell the truth 100% of the time. But there are harmless lies, white lies. For example, if someone invites you for coffee but you don't want to go, you might politely decline by saying you're busy with something else. However, some people lie habitually. If you discover that your friend often lies in this manner, it might be wise to keep your distance. There's no need to make a big deal out of it or expose them, as doing so would only create unnecessary trouble. Fifth, they do not respect you and your values. Bullying is a common form of disrespect among friends that we often encounter. This includes both mental and physical bullying. If a friend regularly points out your weaknesses and makes malicious comments, causing you to lose confidence, or if they constantly order you around, making you do task after task for them without any gratitude, and even scold you when you make mistakes or don't complete the tasks, they are not respecting you. If a friend truly respects you, they will also respect your values and preferences. If you say that you don't like partying or drinking, they won't pressure you into doing those things or make you feel strange for not following what they do. Naturally, we are all different, and you might not agree with your friend's views or perspectives on certain issues. However, that doesn't mean you can't respect those differences and find a common ground together. Sixth, this friend is always negative. Pay attention to how your friends react when you share something with them. For example, when you excitedly talk about a cute guy who's interested in you, this friend immediately starts analyzing and saying negative things like, "Oh, he's so handsome. He must be a player, just wanting to toy with you." Or, "He often works part-time after school, so his grades must be poor. What if he can't graduate from college?" After hearing her analysis, you feel everything is gloomy. They always apply their negative outlook on life to your situations. If you believe in what you are doing, there's no need to doubt yourself. You need to assess whether their advice is genuinely good for you or just a way to negatively twist the situation. If you are friends with a negative person, most of the time, the issue lies with them, not you. If you are close to this person, you might try to gently tell them that their worldview is too negative and offer some constructive feedback. However, if you are not very close or have discussed this issue many times without any change, it's best to keep your distance. Negativity can be very contagious. Seventh, they are selfish and they don't like you having other friends. If you have a close friend who gets upset when you join the school basketball team and start spending time with other team members, this could be a problem. This friend constantly messages and calls you, asking you to spend time with them instead of going to practice. When you refuse because you have a scheduled practice, they get sulky and blame you, making you feel pressured and exhausted. They always want to be your only friend and demand 100% of your attention. A healthy friendship is one where your friend is happy to see you make new friends and form new relationships. If your friend shows signs of wanting to control and possess you, it's best to maintain a safe distance from them. This friend isn't necessarily bad or mean, and you don't need to end the relationship abruptly. However, nothing is more important than your mental health and how you feel about the friendship. Eighth, they over-dramatize everything. Gossiping can be quite normal and might even help people bond. For example, when you and a mutual friend hear good news about another friend, sharing this joy can create a positive connection. However, if you have a friend who constantly badmouths others, always plays the victim, and dramatizes everything that happens in their life, they are definitely a drama queen. To have a peaceful and serene life, you should keep your distance from such individuals. Life is full of ups and downs every day, but not everything involves you or is worth complaining about. If someone always talks about stories that damage others' reputations, you shouldn't stay close to them. Such people do not bring positive value to your life. And finally, you feel drained by them. Lastly, this isn't a specific sign, but a feeling. If you feel exhausted and drained from being friends with someone, take a step back and assess whether this friendship is worth the emotional toll. Life already has enough stress, especially as you enter adulthood with financial, family, career, and other concerns. Friendship should not lower your energy. It should be a relationship where both parties share, learn from each other, and grow together. Friendship should not, and never should be, a burden to you. We hope you will live more for yourself and not tolerate ridiculous things from toxic friends anymore. Have you ever experienced a toxic friendship? What did you do in such situations? Are you still friends with that person, or have you gone your separate ways? Let us know in the comments below. It's the end of the video. Thank you for joining us today. And don't miss out on more videos from us by subscribing and turning on the notification bell icon.